We start with monthly charges. I want to give a quick update. First of all, if you refer to my last analysis on main channel, which we had on the December when the price was somewhere around here, exactly within this month, somewhere around 80 or 90. We discussed about how high it can go. That's why I mentioned we come up with 135 following by 164. I mentioned I want to see the breakout of this one. This is the first target we have been looking for was 135. We see the breakout of 135, then I'm looking for 165 because we mentioned with the breakout of this one, then we're looking for the all-time high. Anyway, no one see what's the next, and mostly we're looking for buy. The only thing is how we can look for trade. And if you move to weekly chart, the best things is as long as the price haven't break there 164, if we see the running flat, any continuation from there will be the best with the expectation for the price to take all-time high. That's why if anyone wants to look for buy, they should be aware of this one because if you move to lower time frame, if you put this stop relative to the previous one, if you refer to the indicators, we see we have a divergence and even based on the second indicator. That's why it doesn't mean the price cannot continue. The only thing is we can expect to have any correction similar to what we have here, either above here or a bit, I mean, after the breakout of this zone. But if we get any correction from here, any running flat, then the next move, we can see the continuation and we can expect the price tag or break the all-time high soon. But even beside that technical, this is how we can discuss in relative, I mean, based on the technical analysis. But even it depends on the breakout of the all-time high for the overall market or like a Bitcoin. And if anyone wants to look for buy from here, for me, I don't see any trade setup. That's and the only thing is since we have a divergence, we have to be quite careful about the next correction. But for me, if I get any opportunity for buy based on lower time frame, I will take it. But if I see there is no continuation, as I mentioned, we should know how to manage because we can expect to have a daily correction as what I explained based on daily chart. If we move to forward chart, we're looking at this one. We want to see how we can look for trade. And even if there is a continuation as a corrective following by divergence, we have to be very careful. If there is a continuation as a sharp move, then we don't need to care about the divergence. But even at this point, if anyone wants to look for trade setup, I don't see any trade setup. And even if we move to 1 hour charts, similar explanation. We're looking for buy, but we don't see any trade setup. The only option is either above, we put our entry above here, above desktop. It can be an option, but I'm not really interested because of even the divergence here. Unless the price sharply tag break and continue the price tag within the first hour, we see it's not moving. We shouldn't keep the trade maximum second hours. But at this point, for me to have entry above either above here or here, I'm not really interested. That's why I prefer to wait. Then we want to see whether we can, if this one turns to deeper correction, the price can drop some more, then will be the best. For example, at least the price tag or break this low, then we can put a warning tree above here. But at this point, it's not a really good idea. Anyway, as what I explained based on higher time frame with the breakout of 135, since we have been looking for 135, since and the price at this point broke 135, then I'm looking for 164. And with the breakout of this one, then we're looking for all-time high. Anyway, we just follow the chart. If I see any update, I will share. Thanks.